Now we get into a good one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun. It's the big bad Steelers versus the big bad Titans. Tennessee's favored by 1. Over under at 50.5. I'm pumped about this game. I really am. This could be like, some old school hitting and some stuff like that, we just don't see all the time here. So I really am pumped. I don't know how you feel about it, but go ahead, Mike. Tell us what you think.
Oh, I'm fired up. And, this is the original game that was postponed because of the pandemic. It's a hell of a lot bigger and better now.
So that's better at 5-0 than 3-0, right?
Yeah. My gosh, absolutely. Think we wouldn't have that game this weekend. It would be gone. It would have been a bye week. No Steelers, no Titans. Instead, two of the best teams in football squaring off. I am burned and scarred by my misplaced faith in the Browns last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we were reminded that the Steelers are pretty damn good.
Yes.
So my prognostication this week is influenced by the fact that the Steelers took a chunk out of my ass last week. So I'm not going to match it on the other side, at least not yet.
Right.
The Steelers are for real. And consider this, Chris, here's the difference. The Steelers already spent a week preparing for this game.
Very good
while
point.
The Titans were scattered while they were practicing. But
at
the
some high
Steelers
school.
actually had intensive, focused preparation for the Titans twice now. I'm not picking against the Steelers again. They finally proved to me that they're for real. I still think it'll be a close game. It may come down to a last-second field goal. I've got Steelers 23, Titans 20. I do not think that Derrick Henry will be able to run roughshod over the Pittsburgh defense. I think they'll get to him and knock him down before he gets ahead of steam. They're going to understand how to slow him down. It's going to come down to Ryan Tannehill making things happen in the passing game, and I think he will, just not enough. I think the Steelers' offense steps up. They do enough against the Tennessee defense, 23-20. And maybe worse, as I'm talking about, I think maybe 27-20. Maybe 27-17. I'll go 23-20. That's enough to get the Steelers, cover the spread. Pittsburgh goes to 6-0.
You said a lot of good stuff. I got a man crush on both of these teams. I really do. And I went into the year like I wasn't quite buying into the Titans hype and all of that. I really wasn't, but I'm bought in now. Just what I've seen over the last few weeks. It's just fun to watch how they can just mash your face in the run game, bombs downfield. Defense does cool, creative stuff just like the Pittsburgh Steelers do. The Steelers offense, like you talked about a little last week, got it going. They certainly proved they're for real. Really, when I just break this down and think about it, the Titans defense, it is not perfect. It's not. I really look at it. If Pittsburgh wants to win this game, they're going to have to be able to run the ball a little. They ran the ball a little last week. Can they do it again? That's to me going to be a big part of this matchup, because if it just becomes a little bit of like we've seen in a lot of other games with the Steelers where they can't run the ball and then they have to throw the ball every play, I don't think they're going to be able to just move the ball consistently on the Tennessee Titans defense. They're coming alive on that side of the football. They were very close last week to doing a lot of good things. Watson just made some unbelievable plays, extending things and doing things like that to save them. On the other side of the ball, Steelers defense, I love that. The front seven, you're right. I can't imagine Derrick Henry getting off a whole lot. I really can't. But I still think that's going to force the Steelers to overplay their hand at times to try to stop that run. And this damn Tennessee Titans pass offense and offense in general has it all. I'm not picking against the Titans until I see the Titans lose a game. I'm not. They to me are one of these teams where I just go, they got something. They got some belief. And I know the Steelers, they're close to having that type of thing too. That's why this is a hard one to pick. But I think because I don't totally buy into that Steelers run game yet, and I think they're going to have to rely on just being a pass team, I don't think that favors them. And Tennessee's balance on their offensive side of the ball, I'm going to go Titans here 28-21 to win this football game at home and go to 6-0.
But the Steelers have Chase Claypool.
I know. I get you. I know. This is a tough one. There's no doubt about it. We'll see where it goes, but I'm really excited about it. I really am, because these two teams up front, they want to bully you, and it's two bullies on the field here. So this will be a good physical matchup with some big plays to go with it. It won't be your typical just 3 yards in a cloud of dust physical matchup.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.